am I live? Welcome to the replay. Thanks for joining me. And if you're coming in, thanks for coming in. Hey, nice to have you here. Recently joined, did you recently join Perry 10K? Let me get that set up. Hi, thank you for joining me. Welcome. And you're the first one in and a lot more are coming in because this is the Perry 10K Summit. Sorry, Perry 10K. Sorry, my mind's on the summit today because it started. The Perry 10K Share-a-thon that starts today for the Perry 10K group. So I'm waiting for folks to come in. Hope people are getting notified and welcoming people in. So let me do this quick thing because I'm realizing that my, sorry, two things at once here. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining me. This is the Perry 10K Summit and glad you're coming in. Welcome. I'm just going to get some people nudged because I'm realizing that, sorry, where is, that's Wednesday. Where's Thursday? Excuse me. I'm doing two things at once here, so stay with me. There you are. There's Laurie. Looking for the Thursday Share-a-thon email to let everybody know they should come join us. Where is everybody? There it is. Okay, thank you, Laurie, for getting everybody involved. I'm just... All right. Just... It's funny, the Share-a-thon's starting and I'm like, where is everybody? Because my notification for Periscope, notification to Twitter is messed up. I'm going to fix that somehow. I'm going to figure out what's going on. So, welcome to the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. It's a slow start today, which is fine. I understand that. We'll get everybody in and we'll have some fun here. So it just cracks me up that it just does this. So stay with me, bear with me. We've got a few minutes just to get everybody in and then we'll start at the top of the hour. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for getting in early. Get everybody in. Nice to have you here. We're talking about my greatest challenge. Actually, we're all going to be talking about that. That's what we're all doing over the next 2 hours. So I'm going to tell you about that in a moment once I get everybody in the room. So thanks for joining me. If you're here for the first time, welcome to the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. My name is Barry Selby. I'm leading it off and I'm hosting the first hour. So I'm on right now, giving you the preamble and the structure, and then we're going to go, bye, good to see you, Joey. Have another time. There's Steph. Nice to have you here, Steph. Good. Okay, so the crew's showing up. In my Twitter announcement thing isn't working for some reason, so it lost everybody out. Hello, how are you? Exactly. Bye, Joey. All right. So I got you two. So I got two of you guys in, which is good. Get everybody in. Welcome to the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. This is round one starting up. Hey, Michaela, nice to have you here too. Everyone's coming in. So let me give you the rundown since this is the, whoops. There it is. Flip over. So welcome to the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. That's perry10k.com/join. You find out more about us. This is round one of the Share-a-thon. Thank you for sharing this because my Twitter announcement thing is broken for some reason, not been working. Hey, good to see you, sir. How are you, Matt? Good to have you here. Here's the running order coming up, as you can see on the list there, right down there. Myself kicking off, followed by Steph with an F, and Miss Yi and Lee coming after that, then Laurie Lai, and then Julia Christina. So that's what's coming up. And the topic today is my biggest challenge. And my biggest challenge is getting clear which one I'm going to choose to share. So you'll be doing a share and run through the hour. Okay, good, okay. You want to cut my ears? Okay, you're weird. Weird people joining the scope. It's okay. I'm not going to bother blocking because they'll be blocked soon enough. But I'm going to plug the phone in because I've been on conference calls and a lot of stuff this morning, so just like crazy. Hard to pick so many. Love it. All right. So thanks for joining. Welcome to the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. This is an awesome 2-hour journey to share. Carolina, my buddy, nice to have you here. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing and for promoting this. This is round one starting up at the top of the hour in about 30 seconds. I'm hosting and I'm going to be kicking off the first 10 minutes. And to be honest, I've got to still decide what I'm talking about, which is going to be fun, spontaneous as it is, because I've got a few things to overcome. But I'll get to that in a moment. Thanks for joining me. If you are here for the first time, make sure you're following me and make sure you follow Perry 10K. That is the audience and the group we speak to from. And we are on for 2 hours every day of the week. So you can't stay? Well, thanks for being a T. I appreciate that because it's nice to have you around. So, Teresa, you can watch the replay, of course. I'll be doing my regular scope later on. I actually got to do two things back to back because I had mastermind groups and conference calls and all sorts of stuff going on. It's got a bit crazy. So I'm going to get started. So top of the hour. Thanks for joining me. Welcome. My name is Barry Selby. I'm known as the Heartbreak Repair Specialist. technically, with I'm changing that, but I'm known as the love doctor to my friends and clients. I'm a relationship coach and expert. So my biggest challenge I can talk about is my transformation in my work, because truthfully, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have a lot of change happen. So my biggest challenge, I would say, was dating. I'm going to just pull up with that one because I've got other ones I can talk about, but that's the one I'm going to stick to because it's my work, it's my passion, and I speak to you about the journey I went through to get here in 10 minutes or less. So we'll see how that goes. Daniel, nice to have you here, sir. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing. Sorry, quick slurp of tea. Excuse me a second. So, my dating life was not pretty. Let me be clear about that. I was a late bloomer, to say the least, and my teen years were pretty non-relationship centric. So, good old cuppa, exactly. Get a good cuppa. Hey, Michaela, PG tips. The real deal. So I'm not sure who that was, but I guess you are. Yeah, all right, fine. Somebody differently, not English apparently. So I guess get this to say still. So relationship. That's the whole comment. Yeah, well, you can live somewhere else. Out of here. Yeah, Yorkshire, it's a fave. I know. When I get it over here in LA, we have PG tips, and I love it. So there's a couple of Indian spice and sweet stores that I get stuff from, and certain things I give up my PG tips. Anyway, that's another story. Staying on track. This is this is when in Brazil, iced tea maybe, but hot tea back over here. Okay, 8 minutes left. Time is ticking. My early dating life sucked. Let's be clear. Welcome to the Brett 10K Share-a-thon. Thank you, Steph, for keeping me on track. The thing was, as most people are, I would say, because I wasn't unique, we don't have a user manual or training tools to learn how to date or go on relationships. And like many of you out there probably, my dating life was not filled with success and ease and grace. It was clunky, to say the least. I had more than my fair share of bad choices, dates, messed up relationships, reversed roles, all sorts of stuff. And I'll get to how Cal became a second. I'll speak more to the challenge side because it may speak to you. Thank you for that, Michaela. Yeah, hearts and hearts and hearts. And sharing. Thank you guys for promoting. I appreciate that. If you're like me, which you might be, maybe without this, but in terms of your lifestyle, you may have had, if you're single, you may have had less than a perfect track record of your dating life. And if that's true, I can totally relate. I was abysmal with that. Let's just say that in particular, 3 relationships in a row, I did the same thing each time. And what happened for me was I abdicated my role as the masculine man in the relationship. Now, that's what I know in hindsight. At the time, I believed when I was in a relationship, I'd fall in love straight away. And she was my idol. She was my icon. I put her on a pedestal, and I loved her, thinking that was the right thing to do. And I was in a place where, basically, I would default taking charge, taking leadership, being the man of the relationship, because I wanted to make sure she was happy and please her, because I was afraid she would go away. This is how I ran it in my head. This is the story I told myself. She didn't like Chopin. I don't know, to be honest. We went to classical music. Sorry about that, Daniel. I know you love the piano and the classics. And what happened 3 particular times in a row, but it happened other times over the journey. Oh, yours. Ah, okay. I was just checking that. Yeah, well, Daniel, sometimes your musical choices and your partner's choices must be compatible. Anyway, that's another conversation. You can do it when it's your turn. This is my turn. But 3 distinct memories I have, and there are actually several before that, where the choices I made were to default my role. And what happened was I was there because I wanted to please them more than anything else. And the people who are naysaying and trolling and making insults on this scope, you guys, if you don't relate or you're afraid to look at your own lives, that's not my problem, that's yours. So you can do it as you want. In my experience, and I own this, I talk about it in my book, and I speak about it because this is a thing that's teaching from. And I've changed it, and I've been through the journey, and I'll speak to how I go over it in a moment, because I'm halfway through my 10 minutes. So first of all, the thing was I defaulted my role. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just thinking it was the right thing to do. I wasn't like planning this. It's just what came up innately because of what I was raised with. Now, if you've been through this journey where you didn't actually have an education about how to have a healthy relationship, you're likely doing what I did, which is running patterns from your childhood and from your past, which is what I did myself. And what I thought in my limited thinking would be the effective way to do it. Didn't work. What I did to overcome it was I decided, well, I prayed on it and like, I need some help, please. Through some serendipitous situations, and thankfully it was guided by a greater consciousness than my own, I got to meet some people that led me to some teachers and some powerful trainings, teachers, and books that absolutely gave me the user manual I didn't have. And what I've actually done now is written my own user manual, basically, because I've taken everything I've learned and distilled it into a teaching over the last, well, particularly the last 10 years, but from the last 30 years of my own study. So how I overcame it, which may be different for everybody else, is that I decided to immerse myself in understanding what I was off track with and how to get back on track in a way that was innate and it was actually embedded in my DNA. Now, how you do your life is up to you, of course. I personally recommend that if you are somebody who is willing to transform an experience that didn't work into something that does work, get help. Find someone who's been through it or knows how to get through it to help you where you want to go. That was a very succinct answer. But the biggest challenge was really, I didn't know how to relate. I didn't know how to, at that time I didn't know what the masculine energy was. I thought it was either macho or wimp. And I played wimp more than I played macho. And that was really what happened in my life early on in dating. And it messed up my relationships. It messed up my social life too, to be honest. I was always the outsider because I didn't step up and step in, because the macho energy of the boys I was with and the guys I was with was so abrasive, I couldn't do that. And I only saw two choices. Macho, pushy, shoving, like my way, the highway, or the nice guy that was the wimp that held back and missed out on dating, to be honest. So that's what I did for, well, most of my 20s and some of my 30s. But things changed over time, thankfully, and part of it was choosing to take care of myself, choosing to put my own evolution as a priority, my own learning as a priority, so I could become more capable and more aligned with my truth. So now where I am in terms of my work is that I now know the full difference of the masculine and feminine. I live in the masculine because I had to learn what it was, and I had to embody it because now I can teach it. So when I'm working with my clients and coaching in my work, because my work is about relationships, because it's the one I was most immersed in, it became clear to teach that model, teach that paradigm for those people who don't already know it. Because I would say that any one of you out there didn't know when you were a kid, exactly, Steph, we need to teach what we need to learn. I don't think any of you, when you were younger, knew to see masculine and feminine energetically. Male and female, yes. Masculine and feminine wasn't in the vernacular for most of us. 2 minutes, thank you, Steph. And you're going up next, I know. So make sure that you're following Stephanie, because she's going up in basically a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Please make sure you tap on her and follow her on Periscope, and I'll be following her in a couple minutes too. And by the way, just to recap, there's going to be 4 more people following me in this hour, and then we're handing over to another group, starts the second hour, and Akechi is starting off the next hour. So a bunch of us are going to be here talking about our stuff, our journey, our challenges. So hopefully, if you're watching these Periscopes, you're going to see your own challenges reflected back and learn from each of us how to overcome them. So if your challenge shows up in one of these, watch, listen, and learn. That's my advice to you. All right? So I'm just going to wrap up now and say, if you want to find out more about me, check out my website, barryselby.com. If you're a single person who's a bit stuck in the relationship paradigm, I specialize in helping you because I've done that myself. And that's really the end of my challenge in overcoming it. Perry 10K, by the way, rocks. Perry 10K is the best place on the planet. One quick plug, and yeah, Steph, you should be going to set up. There you go. One quick thing. I don't know if you're like me and you've got a lot of people you follow who are up in San Francisco right now at the Periscope Summit, but my feed is full of all the things I'm jealous of right now because they're up in San Francisco, which is a 6-hour flight north of here. Oh, sorry, a 1-hour flight north, 6-hour drive, doing what they're doing. I wanted to be there, but I can't. But I'm just saying, I'm just like jealous right now because of all the people at the Periscope Summit. Anyway, that's just a little what's been going on in my head the last 3 hours. She's gone live. Thank you for watching me. Thanks for following. Follow Perry 10K. If you go to perry10k.com/join to find out about our group, and make sure you follow me on Periscope because I do broadcast every day about love and relationships. Will help you get what you want. You're 30 minutes away, but you're not there. Oh, you're in Santa Cruz, yeah. I know, but it's like, and people got tickets still. Like, I'll go, but I'm committed. I got photo shoots this weekend and events in LA. I got to stay in town for, so I couldn't go. Yeah, Laurie, I understand. You get mobile. You're up there already. So, okay. So waiting for Ms. Steph to go live. Stephanie with an Steph with an F. Stephanie Roanoke is going next, and if you see in my title, her name is listed as the next person going. Make sure you're following her because she should be live any second, and somebody's going to tell me, I hope, that she's gone live. All right. So thanks for watching me. Thanks for following, and she is live. Okay, I'm signing off. Going to go ahead and watch Stephanie. Come join us because she's going to rock your world.